Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makal Kadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS who were well. Peace and salutation to Elect Akim on the four corners, pushing truth and sincerity. Peace be unto you. This is going to Lamentations a little bit, about our affliction that we're going through, and we've been going through, that we deserve, because we rebelled against the Most High. Start with Lamentations 5:1. It says, "Remember, O Yahweh, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our house to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows." So this is, a prayer. He's sending up. He's basically saying, what is that? I'm going to get it a little bit later, but it's in Revelations. I know thy works, thy tribulations, and thy poverty. But, we going through hell. We going through affliction, orphans and fatherless, and our mothers are as widows, because, a man is supposed to be the head of the household. That's the beginning of the strength. You take out the man, the head, that household doesn't have any power. Verse 4, "We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest." Constantly going to work. Know that the standard work week of, 40 hours a week ain't enough no more. You got to have another income, another job, another person contributing to the bills. Verse 5, "Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Syrians to be satisfied with bread. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and have borne their iniquities." Right, because our ancestors, what we were in the reincarnation. We sinned, and the Most High making through with his promises of what he would do. This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. It says, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am Yahweh thy Elohim, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me." So that's what he's, the visiting the iniquity of the sins of the fathers in the third and fourth generation. That's, coming back on us. That's basically whatever your fathers did 3 or 4 generations is going to happen to you, which chances are that was you. Verse 8 says, "Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand." We have, Esau ruling over us, Edomites, the lowest of the lowest. These are basically servants. They're, of the lowest stock impossible. This is verse Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart." And we're going through oppression. It's going to make a wise man mad. A gift such as reparations, 40 acres mule, that's going to destroy your heart, because you basically saying that's what your work and your death and this genocide and raping is worth, 40 acres on the mule. It says, "We get our bread with the peril of our lives, because the sword of the wilderness, our skin was black like an oven, because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah." It's no secret that during slavery, they would, rape, our women. I even made a video back about showing, a snippet from one of these slave movies where the MB used to take her own daughter and groom her to take her to, matter of fact, it was Roots. That's what it was. They would groom their daughter and basically say, go in there, have sex with him, and encourage him to get him to buy her something like some trinkets or stuff like that. Basically prostituting out her daughter. Just like how modern day black women was doing that to R. Kelly, wanted some trinkets and gifts and stuff like that. Verse 12, it says, princes are hanged up by their hand. The faces of elders were not honored. They take the young men to grind, and the children fell under the wood. They didn't care about, the development of our kids, that crucial age. You young enough, you can work. Verse 14, the elders have ceased from the gate, the young men from their music. The joy of our heart has ceased. Our dance is turned into mourning. The crown is fallen from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned. Because we were the fine gold that became dim. The crown was on our head. Now, it's gone because of the sins that we've did. Verse 17, for this our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim, because of the mountain of Zion, which is desolate, the foxes walk upon it. Though, O Yahweh, remainest forever, thy throne from generation to generation. Wherefore dost thou forget us forever, and forsake us so long? Turn thou us unto thee, O Yahweh, and we shall be turned. Renew our days as of old. But thou hast utterly rejected us. Thou art very wroth against us. And this is why, you don't sin. This is why Yahweh says, don't do something, you don't do it. You don't have to worry about going through the consequences and the punishments and stuff like that. I'll get it. It's Jeremiah 6:2. It says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. We're basically a woman. A woman is disobedient and rebellious. And that's what we've been, disobedient and rebellious. Not listening. Doing what the hell we want to do. Giving chances after chances after chances. And that's what Israel has been doing. But yet, the Most High still is going to choose Israel despite all this. That goes to show you the mercy that the Most High has and how much he loves us. This is Psalms 147:19. He showeth his word unto Jacob. Actually, Slakia, that's not it. It's Slakia. It's Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14:1, it says, For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So the Most High is still going to choose Israel. Despite how hard-headed and stubborn Israel has been, this is the Most High's favorite. Where we want to go? The Most High has, his mercy is, he's very long suffering. This is Micah 7:18. Who is a God like unto thee? What other God of these nations don't have a God that can, part the Red Sea, that can, make this whole earth, this universe, planets, the stars, all the ordinances that are within it, that governs it, which is him and his powers. No other God. Well, I can't do that. Who is a God like unto thee, that pardoneth iniquity, and passes by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage? He retaineth not his anger forever, because he delighteth in mercy. He will turn again, he will have compassion upon us. He will subdue our iniquities, and thou wilt cast all their sins into the depths of the sea. So, in the depths of the sea, it ain't going to be, remembered. We're going to be forgiven. Once we are cleansed and go through that fire, whether it's that fire of the ICBM fire or the fire of affliction of being constantly tested. But we're going to go through that. Verse 20, thou wilt perform the truth to Jacob and the mercy of Abraham, which thou hast sworn unto our fathers from the days of old. And the Most High, one thing he can't do, he can't lie. So he's already made a promise, made several promises, and he has to keep good on those. So let's just keep enduring on the end and, help fight these demons so we can, get the hell up out of here. And on that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Peace and salutation to Elect Akim on the four corners of pushing the truth of sincerity. Peace be unto you and Shalom.